So if you do any vlogging with your smartphone or with your GoPro action camera, I definitely encourage you to check out this Ulanzi tripod. This is specifically what they call an octopus tripod. So what it's got here is it's got these legs and they're flexible. You can take these, you can bend them at all different angles, the three of them. So you can wrap these around things when you're out filming, or you can straighten them and you can use it as a normal tripod on the ground. Especially if you're someone like me and you're hiking a lot and you're using your GoPro or your phone in the woods, and sometimes you're gonna want that at eye level, but there's not usually gonna be something you can just set this on at eye level. And you're not gonna wanna lug along a 60-inch tripod because that takes up a lot of space. So a mini one like this, super useful and super cost effective. And when picking a tree to put this around, generally the happy medium is gonna be a tree that's like a couple inches in diameter. But if you don't have any smaller trees available like that and you have to work with a bigger one, usually you can use a branch to your advantage like this one. And you're just gonna wrap the legs slightly. That'll usually hold it in place unless you have a really heavy camera. Now what I like about this is it comes with this phone bracket. And I have a pretty large phone. I have the iPhone 12 Pro. And I've got this beefy OtterBox case on it. With a lot of gimbals or tripods like this, you have to take your phone out of the case. And I don't like doing that when I'm in the woods, where it could easily fall into something like water, a sharp rock, something that's gonna damage this phone. So the nice thing about this mount here is you can keep your phone in your case. Let me demonstrate. First of all, to get it to open up, you push this red button, get your phone mounted on here. You push this down to get a nice tight grip on it. And yeah, I've got it in my OtterBox case mounted on here. And it stays in place really well too. Like I've tugged on this, I've used it in here, I've not had it fall out at all. I've also tried it out with the Insta360 One RS, works great with that as well. Because what you have here, is you've got the tripod mount on top. So take off the phone bracket, you've got this right here. So all you need, just need one of these, which I have a metal one that I get. It cost about $10. I've linked to that in the description below. And this one holds up really well. I used to use plastic ones for my GoPro and other action cameras, and they would crack like after the first or second use. So these metal ones right here, I've had a couple of these and they've been going strong like 5 years now. So yeah, all you do is put that on and you can mount your action camera on it with the thumb screw. All right, so this is now mounted on a tree. The legs are wrapped around the tree branches. You don't even have to utilize all three. In most cases, it's going to mount pretty easily just with using one or two of them.
Remember going in the right side.
We're going in. Are you ready? That is neat. Look at that. The Ulanzi tripod will even stand here in the water with a little bit of a current. It's very strong, surprisingly. There's like just enough weight there that it'll hang on, because right here in this tunnel, there's not really anything to wrap it around. So sometimes you gotta put it on the ground too. But it's great for that, because you can bend and adjust the legs. So if your terrain is a little bit tilted, you can bend one leg to be a little bit shorter and the other leg to be a little bit taller. All right, you ready to go back? The other thing I like about the Ulanzi is it's a great grip. Like it's not slippery. It's not something you're gonna easily drop when you're filming. It's really easy to hang on to, which is good because in today's case, my GoPro's in the media mod and it's got the external DJI wireless mic on it. The GoPro itself would normally be waterproof, but the media mod and that mic are not waterproof. So I really don't want to drop it right here. What was your favorite part? You can also create some pretty cool angles, like from above you at an angle like this. It allows you to get creative with your camera, which I really like. And then it becomes a handheld vlogging mount like this, which is great. Just having it like this, it allows you to hold it out further from yourself, especially if you're using an iPhone 12 like this with the selfie camera, which does not have the widest angle lens on it. You know, if you're holding the phone like this, it's gonna be too close. Having the Ulanzi on it like this allows you to hold it out it's not too close to you. And if you have just the basic stabilization turned on your iPhone, this is going to help give a little bit better stabilization, and I think it does a really good job with that. Of course, if you use an app like Filmic Pro or some of the others with your iPhone, you have more control over that anyway. But this is just using the default built-in iPhone 12 camera. It's a great tool to have because it allows you to hold it out this far. And if you have a GoPro or an action camera on it, it's equally good with that as well. This also can loosen here. You can change the angle of this. You can put it down in the side here if you want to have something pointing straight up, or if you want to use it this way horizontally to wrap around something, which oftentimes that might be more useful if you're putting it in a tree. And I will note, this has all kinds of additional side mounts on it. On the top here, it's got the mount where you could put a microphone, like if you have a shotgun mic or a wireless mic receiver, you can put it right here on top. And it's also got this additional mount right here on the front where you could put something else like a light. So it's filled with a lot of features, and for the price, I consider this a fabulous bargain. These legs, whatever material is in here, it feels like it will hold up well for a long time. If you're interested in purchasing the Ulanzi OCTOPUS tripod, I've linked to it in the description below.